Hi, good morning. Good morning from New Jersey. Good morning, everybody. Oh crap, my coffee. Listen to me. Good morning and listen to me, friends. Good morning. Hi, Rickles. Yeah, I'm out of breath. All I did was walk up the stairs. Rickles helps you do it better. The podcast with my husband is not out yet. No, the one with Taylor and I about different faiths in marriage and different faiths in life is on now. Okay. So I just had to tell you guys. So I don't have my Bible, well, my honey dipped or whatever it's called, Bible with me in Jersey. So I couldn't do Bible study, which is disappointing because I really love it. But I packed to go away because I have to work all week. I leave tomorrow for New Orleans and I couldn't take it with me. So I just want you guys to know that for the last 2.5 days, I have been holed up in Courtney's house in New Jersey, doing nothing but listening to Bruce Springsteen and eating her salad and drinking tequila and drinking coffee and a few waters and loving on each other and telling stories and looking at yearbooks and looking at her Christmas decorations. And I just have to tell you guys something. I don't feel guilty at all. Some people are like, you went to New Jersey for 3 days before you were leaving your family for a week to go finish a movie. Yeah, damn right I did. I don't feel guilty at all. Here's what I'm going to tell you about this year. Self-care is all we have. It's literally all we got. Yeah, like there's other things to be thankful for sure. But self-care is really all we got. What are we giving ourselves this year? What are we going to do? Move from the bedroom to the living room and wish ourselves a happy new year? We're not really doing shit. I got a rapid test. She got a rapid test. I came, flew back with Mary. I've been in this house for 3 days and I am recharged. Slept 9 hours and 12 minutes last night. I'm going to go to work this week, finish a movie, work my ass off, go home and spend 3 weeks in a house with my children. And I will be ready for it. And let me tell you something. Self-care doesn't have to look like flying to New Jersey. Self-care doesn't have to cost you money. Self-care is a mindset. What are the things that I love for me? What are the things I'm doing for me at a time where everybody has nothing but needs? Everybody has a need. Everybody has a feel because everybody is home. Okay? So the kids are not playing sports right now. The kids are not, whatever. They're going to be out of school on break. And you're going to be home with 1 million people who have needs and feels that will trump yours. And I want to tell you something. You deserve self-care. You deserve to carve out a little time for yourself. Let me tell you something. You could call your best friend that you've been quarantining with, like the only 1 or 2 people that you've really been seeing this whole time, if there are any, and be like, we need to sleep in. Let's go in my basement. Let's watch movies. Everybody bring pajamas. Let's have a sleepover. You think that shit's not fun at 44? Guess what? It's so fun. Courtney and I laid in bed together last night after cleaning the kitchen where we had sat for 5 hours. 5 hours eating salad, chips and salsa, drinking water, of course, and dancing to Bruce Springsteen. And we came up in her bed last night. We got into bed like we were like it was 1991. We crawled into bed, we rolled over and faced each other, and we talked. We talked about boys and life and our first kisses, and remember the time we did this in Seaside and whatever. When I tell you it was so good for my soul, it didn't cost a thing. I didn't come here to spend money. I don't really have a lot of money to spend right now, if I'm being honest. And I didn't need to. But let me tell you how I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning like, okay, I'm going to go to work. We're shooting nights. My call time is 4:30 in the afternoon till 4:30 in the morning. Do you know what a zombie I'm going to be next week when I go home? I needed this. I needed to recharge and get back to what I love and what makes me me in different ways. Obviously, my husband and my kids and all of that, but like, you can't put a price on self-care. I am very lucky because I have isolated what recharges me. Many people can't isolate what it is they need. Like, what do I need? What would really recharge me? And people start going, manicure, pedicure. No, what speaks to your soul? What really fills you? What makes you feel like you could take on the world? Who's your Courtney? Where's your getaway? What can you create that will do that for you? That's what you got to figure out. Honestly, and I know there are people who judge me. Oh, you flew during a pandemic? I did. I did fly during a pandemic. I was extremely safe, willing to take the chance, but the airlines are so, Delta is so safe right now. And by the way, I'm probably like, at this point, made of 60% hand sanitizer and Clorox. It's disgusting. But, and I walk out of the airport and Courtney's standing there with the wipes and a bottle of Lysol, spraying my suitcases, my coats. I was like, but I get it. I do get it. But I've been in this bed. Do you see? It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be expensive, but figure it out for you. What if you can't figure it out? Bonnie, we are going to figure it out, Bonnie. We are going to figure it out. Who is the person? Don't think about what you're doing. Just tell me this. Who is the person? Oh my God, Raina, I'm so careful. Who is the person you feel most yourself with? If you can isolate who feels like home to you, you can at least go like, okay, who's my person? Who's my person? Who can help me recharge? Who can help me connect? Who can challenge me a little bit? Courtney and I don't see eye to eye on everything. In some ways, we have very different philosophies on things. So when they come up, we talk through them. But that's okay. I don't need to be around yes people. I just need to be around the person who makes me feel like home. Okay, Julie, my two big brothers. Love that. Is there a world in which you could invite them over for a game night? Monopoly. You'll make chili. Whatever. You can watch Elf. Everybody brings a wrapped naughty Santa mug or an ornament, just an ornament or something. Like, here's the thing. I believe that self-care is really what will save us this year. Sheila, I want to snuggle with my best friend and watch Hallmark movies. This is what I mean. Like, everybody is going to, not everybody has a person. Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. If you don't have a person, do you have a sibling, a family member? If you don't have that, even if it's a pet, I have friends who would much rather spend time with animals than they would with people. That's the truth. Okay, Kelly says, my two best friends. This morning I walked over to her house and we had coffee for 2 hours. Okay. I have a friend whose mother is like in her late 70s. She sits out on her porch every morning, and her neighbor sits out on their porch, and they share coffee every morning from porch to porch. And they look forward to it every day and said after the pandemic, they probably won't stop. That is self-care. What is something you can look forward to that you can like? This is the time, I feel like COVID is showing us ways that we can do things like that. You know what I mean? Like they probably would never be doing porch coffee before COVID. You know what I mean? Could you, right now, do you have room in your heart and your home to foster an animal that's in a shelter? Right now, there are so many dogs, cats, puppies, kittens in shelters that you can, did you know you can call and foster for a week? Hey, I'd like to take this puppy or this dog for a week just to get him out of here. Do you have room in your heart or your home for that? That would be amazing self-care. You don't realize how nice it will be to take care of something that loves you and needs you and appreciates you so much, even if it's just for a week. Think about it. Other ways you can do self-care. Do you maybe need a new pair of sneakers? Walking is so good for your soul right now. Could you maybe treat yourself to a new pair of sneakers? Something that'll really make you feel like, I want to get out. I want to move my body. Could you write a poem? Could you fill out Christmas cards with Christmas music blaring? Make yourself a cup of hot cocoa, something we never treat ourselves to because it's sugar and it's fattening and whatever. But just enjoy it. Eat a few marshmallows, maybe. When was the last time you cracked open a Stephen King novel? Do you know how good a Stephen King novel is? Oh, so good. What about The Notebook? Sure, you've watched the movie with Hottie Ryan, whatever his name is, and Rachel McAdams, but have you ever read the actual book? What about The Southern Education of a Jersey Girl? Fun book. You'll laugh, you'll cry. Watch some YouTube videos and teach yourself how to wrap presents like the Japanese. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Have you ever learned how to wrap a present like the Japanese? They're light years ahead of us. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm just saying that self-care right now is the jam. It's the bee's knees. Find, if you can, self-care isn't about only making ourselves pretty for others. Oh, God, no. Absolutely. Do I look pretty? Shit. I got veins in my forehead that make it look like I'm trying to tap into ET phone home. Also, oh, no. Nothing pretty going on here. But I am wearing my State of Style puppy Christmas pajamas, and I love them to death. Anyway, oh, Anna, you're so sweet. Thank you. I love you guys very much. If you have a moment today, please listen to an episode of the Tell Me What to Do podcast. It'll be fun. Put it on in the kitchen. You'll have my voice all through your house. You're welcome. I'm going to take a shower and shave my legs, maybe my crotch. Let's get crazy. I'm going to put on makeup today. Would you like me to send you a picture later of what my face looks like when it doesn't look like this? Damiana, you're very sweet. Thank you. Guys, share this video. Someone on your page needs to hear that it's okay to take care of themselves, to find their person, to get some new walking sneakers. I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for showing up for me. Have a great, great day.